Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Niladri Mukherjee. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I practice in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. Do you know that if you have faced a removal order from Canada, if Canada has asked you to leave Canada immediately, you could still come back to Canada before the expiry of that removal order with the help of something called authorization to return to Canada. So that is the topic of the day. Now, there are three kinds of removal order. One is the departure order, the other is the exclusion order, and then the most harsh one is called the deportation order. Regardless of which one you face, it comes with some kind of conditions. Those conditions are sort of standard, but it varies greatly from person to person. It also varies based on the officer, who has actually written that removal order for you. Okay, so if you have followed those terms and conditions, you know what you can do, what you cannot do. But let's say if you have faced a deportation order, right, and you want to come back to Canada as soon as possible, what can you do? You can ask for an authorization to return to Canada. The same thing is true for exclusion order as well. So you are not otherwise allowed to come back to Canada within 12 months, but you have an urgent reason to come back to Canada. Hence, apply for an ARC. While giving you the ARC, while giving a decision on your authorization to return to Canada, the immigration officer considers a number of factors. Why have you been removed from Canada? Or did you abide by the removal order? Why do you want to come back to Canada? Would your coming back to Canada be detrimental to the safety of Canadians? Would you be harmful in any ways to Canadians? So there are numerous factors that an immigration officer would assess before approving the situation, approving the application. The government charges a processing fee of $400 as well, which is a lot of money, because if you consider a typical visitor visa application, the government charges $100. If you consider a study visa application, government charges $150. As compared to that, government is asking for $400, which means a lot of processing time even goes from the officer's end to review those applications. So by that end, you would easily understand that it's a complicated legal option. It's a complicated legal aspect, if you will. Having said that, we do work with a lot of similar cases. When somebody is banned yet want to come to Canada, when somebody is not allowed to come to Canada yet want to come to Canada through the TRP, with an ARP, with an ARC, and all those things. So we sort of specialize in this. From experience, we could tell you is that if the case is genuine and if the application is being presented correctly, the success ratio of those cases are quite very high, because not many cases are being presented properly. The cases that are being presented properly are being appreciated, are being looked into, and more often than not, we are very happy to see positive decisions on those cases. So if you are otherwise not allowed to come to Canada, if you but you still have a reason to come to Canada, and the reason should be a genuine reason in the eyes of immigration as well, along with you, definitely consider booking a legal consultation through the website nuvonation.ca. This is the first step. I cannot comment on case specific situation, whether I can take the case, cannot take the case, what can be done, what cannot be done, possibilities, not possibilities. Consultation is the first step. So please come for a consultation. Let me go through the case in detail, go through your documents in detail, understand the case in detail, and in the end, you will be able to have a clear idea as to what could be done, how it could be done, and why am I suggesting you that. So if you need our assistance, hop onto the website, book a consultation, nuvonation.ca. We'll be more than happy to help. See you guys in the next one. Bye now. Cheers.